up, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode here on the G's Footage Garage. As you guys have been seeing, we have been doing a lot of progress on the 1970 Chevelle, but we have entirely neglected the brake system. You guys can see here, the brakes have definitely seen better days. The brakes are really rough. So to keep costs down right now, we're gonna go ahead and just upgrade, just basically restore the whole brake system with some AutoZone stuff, some Duralast Gold brake pads, Duralast disc, and just basically just give it a good brake job. Eventually down the line we will do disc brakes in the back, but that's something of another day. Today we're just basically gonna just restore the brakes and basically get the car back on the ground so we can continue working on the Holley EFI stuff. But today just seemed like a perfect day to mess with the brakes. So let's get to it, guys. We're gonna start off with the rear brakes, which is drums. You guys can see here they're beat. Here's one side of the kit already separated. Here's the other side already separated. So we got new brake shoes, new hardware, new wheel cylinders to be safe. You will need a couple of special tools. You have this little thing right here. This screwdriver here is specially made for the caps. This one here is to remove the springs and install the springs. These little guys here. And this is just the fancy one from Mac, because my brother likes to have every tool in his arsenal. Right, Jesse?
No.
So
payment plan.
for this episode, my brother will be the star of the show, as he will walk us through how to change brakes on a classic car. So let's get to this. What's the first step, Jesse?
You still gotta take the tire off the other side, you not?
Yeah, but for this side here. So obviously we already removed the tire and that drum. What, you're just gonna remove all that dirt and debris off of it?
So you don't smell it.
So you don't breathe it in?
Yes.
So you rather do it this way versus, I see a lot of people blow them and all that stuff goes in the air and you breathe it, huh?
Yeah, that's worse.
So you just spray it down, let all the stuff fall down.
Fall down, you breathe it less, and that's it. And you go for it.
Yeah, so you inhale fumes from the brake cleaner versus the dust from the brake pads, basically. Okay.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's what we're doing here.
Yeah.
This is for entertainment purposes only.
Yeah. Entertainment purposes.
So this little guy here. Ah, I see. Okay. Well, that's a little expensive tool's not really working there. Maybe use the one little budget one here.
Well, it's not a budget either.
Well, that's Snap-on, okay. Ah, Snap-on gets the job done. So you pull the springs off. Okay, let me see that in slow motion here on this side here. There it goes. And that's how you pull the shoes off the brakes.
Let's trash. You have
Yeah, they were still good, right? What do you think?
you have a wire brush?
Yeah, but they're not bad. Oh yeah, look, they're beat.
Oh, good.
But they're not. Look how some of the springs are not that old, so it wasn't that old.
No, but I mean,
Yeah,
for $13 or.
Well, it wasn't $13, but it cost me almost $300 to do this. But that's the adjuster for your e-brake.
So we need a wire brush it.
All right, let me get you some wire brush stuff. Are you gonna pull the wheel cylinders?
Yeah. But you have a.
What?
Oh, look it.
Yeah, let me get you a wire wheel. Like with the drill and a wire wheel?
Yeah, or not, just a little hand one. A little
hand one? Okay guys, so from my personal arsenal, I show you guys my wire brush, and I will let my brother borrow it. Be very careful, this is expensive. So my pain seems to be my brother's humor here. Looks like the
axle seals are leaky.
Looks like the axle seals are leaking, and we're gonna have to open up the differential so we can pull the axles out and replace the seals, the wheel seals. So, yep, 1 step forward, 2, 3 steps backward. And then differentials, this seal's leaking too, so might as well take care of this one too. Buy an old car, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Alright. Well, let's open up the differential then and pull the axles. Okay, let's see this. Yeah, they're okay. Oh, I don't feel it. Let me see.
We can clean
No,
that
they're
up.
fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
So on the bright side, the axles are still fine. There's no like grooves in it and things like that. So that's a good thing. And this is a seal we're changing. This little bad boy in here.
Yep.
So, but we're gonna go ahead and continue with the brake job here. We just connected the brake line from the back of the wheel cylinders here. I don't know if you guys can see. Point at it, Jesse. There it is, right there. There's brake line there. And now we're gonna go ahead and remove the wheel cylinders. That definitely seen better days. And those are just held by 2 little screws, right?
Yep. 2 little screws.
2 little 3/8 screws.
Okay. So before we put the other one, let's clean it.
Yeah, we're gonna give it a good scrub.
Yeah. You don't have like a
What?
like a paintbrush?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Let's give it a good little 360 on that wheel cylinder. Okay, alright. Compare it with the old one. Let's see. That's the old one right here. Damn. And that simply just pops in place, huh?
Yeah, just screw it on.
So what do you like to do first? You like to screw in the line first before putting the screws?
Yes.
Why?
Because I have, see, look, I can play with it right here.
So my brother's little tech tip, before you put the 2 screws to secure the wheel cylinder into the backing plate, you actually have to screw in hand tight your brake line.
Start it. You get started.
Start it. We'll screw in hand tight, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's the same thing as starting it.
Something like that.
That's your tech tip 101.
I think so.
Thanks for helping out, Jesse. This gives us a really good camera angles by me just holding the camera here.
Must be nice, huh? To see somebody work, huh?
Ouch. Wow.
We have
Just for the record, guys, I will be doing the other side. I just want to get a good angle for you guys. I'm just saying. Okay, so some of the pieces you do have to reuse for the rear brakes. Like the adjuster here, little leg here, and a couple of brackets. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use the wire wheel to clean them all up and make them nice.
perfect.
Okay, so what are you doing there?
That's where the pad.
That's where
The pad sits.
so you put a little bit of anti-seize where the pad sits?
Mm-hmm.
Is that like your thing or is that like a real thing?
Not the real thing. I mean grease.
Or is it really supposed to be anti-seize?
Anti-seize or grease.
Let me see, you're putting some on the adjuster too? Alright. Getting pretty generous there with the anti-seize.
It's just where it won't rust.
Oh, okay. Hey, those little pieces are pretty amazing. They survive so long, huh?
Well, that's when quality
Quality mattered.
quality mattered.
Well, then you put the little cap in there.
Put the little cap.
Little cap on the adjuster here. Okay, cool. Okay, and then you put you put these little pins in the back.
The new pins.
Those are the ones that hold the springs that hold the pad, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, you're missing a step here. Those are the little.
The pushers for the.
You don't have to put anti-seize in that.
No.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Positive?
Mm-hmm.
It seems like there's friction moving in and out of that.
Yeah, brake fluid, but yeah, that's it. Right
So
there.
no, they don't take no type of caliper grease, nothing.
Mm-mm.
No. Obviously not caliper grease because it's
Not
not a caliper, but I mean like some type of lubricant. No. Okay, and then your springs. So then you match your springs. Is that what you do?
And a long one.
A short one and a long one.
Mm-hmm.
All right, on the brake shoes. Okay.
Which are optional.
Which are optional.
I mean, you can put the. I like putting the short one always in the front.
Oh, so you could put it either way.
Yeah. So, to me, to make it simple, go this way. So it's this. Okay, hala. So I do this.
What do you do? Oh, you assemble it on the floor first.
I like to put it here.
Here, let me see, because I can't see.
Wait.
So you like to assemble it on the floor first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then this little guy goes in here,
Mm-hmm.
like a little equalizer.
That's for the pad won't slide out.
Okay.
Just find a way to hold the brake shoes. Put the caliper.
So that little leg goes in there.
That goes there.
Hold it.
Okay, that
There you
goes
go.
there. See, it goes like that.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
No? Okay. And then
And then once you put the springs,
put the springs. So this is where, see, look. So there's a reason for the springs. So you know.
what's
That's
the
why there's this one and there's this one.
So a short one and a long one.
A short one and a long one.
Okay.
Okay.
So the short one goes where
This
the
has
bracket.
a bracket. The short one goes on the bracket.
Okay. And the little copitas go inwards. You put the copita inward.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because it goes.
It grabs.
It grabs there.
So the cup goes in
Cup goes in.
on both sides, even the back. Oh, don't take one in the
No.
back. The back just, the spring just.
It's just this. This is just, yeah. This one just sits here. See how it's tapered? This one's not tapered. That's like flat. This has like a little.
Oh, so that side, the short side takes 2 cups.
Yeah.
And then this one only
Because
takes
it
1.
centers this one.
Oh, I see.
So we put this.
Even with a cameraman, it's kind of hard to get a good view with them claws. Them polar bear hands, man. Drink all the milk. There it is, right there. Man, that looks beautiful.
And you put this one here. That's the one for the e-brake.
You're missing one spring, no? Well, you're missing all the springs.
So then you go this one, which was this one.
We forgot to wire wheel that one.
Yeah, but this one's really not a big thing.
So once you have that little leg in there,
That's a little
it helps
leg.
you out.
We have to hold the e-brake. So if you see right there, so short one and long one. Get the long one. Then you go with your
Little fancy tool there. And those things pop out. They really whack you, huh?
yeah, you get stitches.
You get stitches?
Yep.
Nah, only snitches get stitches.
You know. Goes one.
So obviously the short leg always goes on the bottom, the long leg always goes on top. Oof, did that hurt?
Goes like that.
Well guys, I put myself in the danger zone of the springs for you guys.
Then this one goes up.
A little tiny one?
And that's what holds that. You hear that?
Yeah, that's the adjuster for the e-brake.
That's it. You did a good job.
You did a good job. I gotta give it to you. You're a beast.
Okay. Go to the other side.
Alright. So I'm gonna jump over and do the other side. I'm gonna cut it off the video here because you know it's just gonna get too long. But and then we're gonna move on to the front brakes. So
Yeah, right there. More brand new hardware. So it goes on that side.
Perfect.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is as far as we can go with the rear brakes, but they're basically done. All you would have to do here is slide the drum over and adjust your e-brake. But for the most part, this is done on this side. We don't have the wheel seals right now, so we're just gonna leave this as is. I'm gonna obtain the wheel seals for the axles and the one for the front of the differential, because that one's leaking also. So basically this is gonna be pending, and we're gonna move over to the front because that needs some love too. So let's get busy, guys. All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, that concludes today's episode. We did go ahead and do the front brakes, but we had just way too much content for one video, so we're gonna have to split this video into two. This video being the drums and the following video being the front disc brakes. If you guys like what you guys see, if you guys enjoy car content, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because it really helps out the channel and it really helps us to create more content, because it helps us stay motivated. But again, guys, thanks for hanging out with us here in the Juice Footage Garage, and we'll see you guys on the next episode. Later, guys.